and for this exciting journey of sharing and learning perspectives. So, today is the first time that we've met each other, right? So, are you curious, are there any kind of differences between you and me? Are you curious about that? Please say yes. Thank you very much. Okay, so now, today we are going to have a lesson called Understanding Cultural Differences between Taiwan and American Schools. We set the setting in schools especially. And I was told that before Taiwan, we went to Japan yesterday or earlier, right? For how many days do you stay in Japan? Did you stay in Japan? 4 days? Okay, so did you notice any differences between you and Japan? Now, we're actually having a video for you to look at, for you to watch. And I would like you to pay attention to pay attention to what stands out to you the most according to the differences in this video. And then after that, you're going to write down your observation in the Padlet to share with everybody, okay? So please, let's check it out. After learning this lesson, this SEL lesson, we will learn, compare, and contrast the differences between you and me. That's the first goal. And the second goal, we are going to understand the definition of empathy and respect and the cultural differences. Finally, we are going to put all these ideas into practice on our daily basis in order to deal with our cultural differences. Alright? So, let's continue. Now, please pay attention to what the cultural differences stands out to you the most. And the Taiwanese students, please take note. And later you're going to write something on the Padlet to share your ideas. Okay? So now, Teacher Sam, please.
About Japanese culture. Today, some of the differences between American and Japanese schools. First off, students and staff in Japan are required to take their outdoor shoes off and change into their indoor shoes as they enter the school buildings. They can be clean from sneakers to dress shoes just as long as they're worn inside. This, of course, helps to keep the floors clean. Number two, there's a designated teacher's room in Japanese schools, unlike in the U.S., where teachers get their own classrooms. In Japan, teachers share a large room with the principal and the vice principal. That also means, of course, teachers move from classroom to classroom to teach their students.
Students don't switch classrooms. They stay in the same class, and teachers go to their specific classroom. So usually one floor of the school is like 6th graders, the next 7th graders, and so on.
And finally, one of the biggest differences between American and Japanese schools is students in Japan actually clean their own schools.
High school students clean the bathrooms, they clean their classrooms. Now some elementary schools do have janitors that come and clean like the restrooms and stuff, but the students, they clean the entrance. They actually clean the floor and get on their hands and knees and push cloths across the floor to clean the floor. So, you know, it's kind of eye-opening when you see it for the first time there.
Alright. So after viewing this film, what are the 3 differences do you notice? Okay? Sandy, what's the first difference? The shoes. In order to keep the floor clean, they take off their shoes before entering, right? How about the second one? The second one, yes?
Students in the same classroom as the teacher.
Yes! How about in the United States? How about in the United States?
In the U.S., the kids go to different classrooms.
Yes, right. Kids go to different classrooms. Thank you so much. And finally, what's the differences? Please, anybody? Finally, we clean our classroom out to you, and what's the advantage of this system? Please. Next page. Okay. Please. Alright, students, please scan the QR code and tell me which cultural differences stands out to you the most, and you believe there is advantage of this difference. I'd like to know your idea, and please share with your partner, please. You need to share with your partner and talk about it. Yes, with one answer in one group. I need one answer in one group, please. One answer in one group, please. The shoes part, okay. The cleaning part, or the janitor part. And you're able to scan the QR code to express your ideas by using your cell phone. By using your cell phone. Yes? The question is, what are the differences? What are the cultural differences that most stand out to you in your group? In your group, okay? You're paying attention to the shoes problem, or the janitor problem, or the teacher's office problem. You are group 1, June. You are group 1. You are group 1. And Sharon, you are group 2. And Ace, you are group 3. And Sandy, you are group 4. And Ruby, you are group 5. Okay, I need the answer now. Group leaders, I need the answer now. Thank you. I need the answer. Please get the QR code to express your ideas. I wonder, I'm very curious, what kind of difference you pay attention to? What's so funny? What's so funny? Please discuss it heatedly. Please have a lively discussion, please. Okay. Hello, we need a lively discussion. And also the teacher needs some all right, guys, I really need the answers right now. Please, don't hesitate. Okay? Yes, in the video. Because in the real life later we are going to explore. Group 1 said, we think the shoes one is the most impressive, and the advantage of this one is it can make classroom very clean. Very good. You like clean places, right? And group 3 says Japanese put out their shoes when they go in the classroom. Shoe issues again. How much clean you like your clothes? Okay. And group, what else? I need group 1. Group 2. Taiwanese students have to clean their own classrooms, while American students, like students share. They have janitors. They have some. I wonder if the janitors clean the classroom very clean. Are they doing their work well? Well, are they doing did they really clean the classroom? Okay. How about number 5? The cultural difference that stands out most to me is that the students clean the school themselves. In the US, a lot of students are accustomed to janitor. So I am happy and I'm impressed that you all notice the difference between you and the Japanese students. Now, it's time for us to recognize the real difference between you and me. Taiwan and American, not Japan, okay? So please, let's turn to next page. And later, we are going to welcome Teacher Sin to explain the very first important school system, the difference between Taiwan and the United States. Let's welcome Teacher Sin.
Hi, I'm Teacher Sin. So first I have to self-introduction. I am a math teacher, so if my English pronunciation is not so correct, please ignore it. sorry, I am a math teacher. So, well, I noticed that there are so many differences between the Japanese and the American, right? Now, I will going to talk about the difference between Taiwanese and the American. We know that there are so many differences. For example, let me ask a Taiwan student, what's the most important holiday in America? The most important holiday? Yeah, Christmas, right? Yeah, Christmas. There are so many activities in the Christmas, and everybody will be so happy, right? Yeah. And let's ask a student from America, what's the most important holiday in Taiwan? Who knows? Yeah, New Year's. Yeah, we have so many different activities. For example, family reunion. Everybody will get together to have a dinner, and your grandmother will give her money for you, right? It's so important for a student because it's very huge. So let's focus on the difference in the school. There are so many differences. So we can find. Let me give you an example. The student in Taiwan, when you enter the school in Taiwan, every student will get a schedule. What's a schedule? Monday morning you have a math lesson. Monday afternoon you have an English class. So the student in Taiwan will have no choice. Because we have a fixed schedule given by the school. But I think it's so different from the American, right? You can make your own schedule in school before the student start, right? So we will classify those differences in five ways. First, school system. Second, peer interaction. Third is family influence. Third is teacher-student interaction. Finally, others. You may think there's other difference. So now, group one, please find the difference, cultural difference in the first topic. Group 2, your topic is peer interaction. Group 3, your topic is family influence. Group 4, your topic is teacher-student interaction. Finally, you will find others, for example, in school, in the group, and so on.
So each group, you will have a topic to talk about the difference between Taiwan and America. For the first part, the first group is school system. What's the school system in the United States and the school system in Taiwan? School systems, that's like a school schedule, like a school all-day schedule, class schedule, okay? And group 2, your topic is peer interaction. How do you interact with your classmates in the United States? And how do we interact with each other in Taiwan? You can do it, okay? Group number 3, your question is family influence. Did your family get involved in your studies a lot in the United States or in Taiwan? We would like to know. And group number 4, your teacher and students interaction. The one you're good at, okay? Just act it out. And finally, we need to know the clubs, the different clubs in the United States, the sports in Taiwan, alright? Alright, everybody. We will have 2 minutes, and the group leader, you will stand up and explain. Okay, group 5. Sensor is on. Group 3. Group 2. Group 1.
All the answer.
Yeah, they're all done. Teacher Sam, please.
Right, so let me see the answer.
Group 1 is about the school system.
Okay, that is a huge difference from America. You find that they usually have 5 classes in a day, but in Taiwan we usually have 8 classes a day. Wow. Yeah, it's so different from us. In Taiwan, the student will get in school in the 8 a.m. and we will leave the school after the 5 p.m. So yes, such a long time for helping students. Also no free time. Yeah, but I think a student in America, you have so many free time to explore your ways, right? So it's very different from both us because. Alright, so any other idea you want to say? Any idea? No? Group 2. Okay, group 2, your answer is yes. Taiwanese students have to clear their own knowledge. Taiwanese students compare
Their grades. Well, American students don't. You don't rank, right?
Rank?
Good for you.
Yeah, so we don't have the, for example, 11 grades or 12 grades. We don't have grades. But Taiwanese, we have, for example, you are the 9th grade, you are the 10th grade, right? So
We Taiwanese highlight scores a lot.
Yeah.
We Taiwanese highlight scores a lot. And we always know which one is who is the first place in our classroom. Do you know that who is the first place in your classroom? And you don't care. Yeah, that's a really good attitude. Okay, let's move on to group 3.
Yeah, group 3, your answer is American
Parents
will
beat up.
If they can beat up the accent, but parents, well, I don't think it's for all the students in Taiwan.
Who will be beaten up by your parents in Taiwan? Who? Burger!
Really?
Really? Oh my god.
For you.
So sad. Who are you? Who are you? Okay, let's move on to group 4.
Google, your answer is here. Taiwan students will be very polite
To teachers? Really?
and they all have the same
Custom. But I believe that American students, they are also being very respectful to their teachers. It's just not the different way, you know. It's just not the very traditional way, but they are very respectful.
Yeah, well, different way to show the respect.
Yes. Finally, group 5.
Group 5 is the culture and
Here, one difference is
one thing is sports between America and Taiwan is that America, one of the largest sport is American football. Not many people outside the US know the football, even though it is large in America. Yeah. I think in high school, the students must like two sports. One is the baseball, another is basketball, right? So I think, but in America, there's such difference because you have some different favorite, some difference, yeah. Right. So we'll find that there are so many difference between us, and we will go to the next.
Okay, now we are going to have a role play. This is the most funny part, the funniest part of today's lesson, and I hope you will enjoy it. Now I'll give you 30 minutes, and you go outside to find a very quiet place, wherever you like in this campus, to demonstrate the differences between Taiwan and in America. Okay? So I have some suggestions for you. You can go to the gym. You can go to the library. You can go to class 102. Or you can stay here. But here will be a very noisy place, of course. If you want to film your video, it will be noisy. Or you can go to the homeroom teacher's office. There, that is a very quiet place for you to act out the different culture differences, to demonstrate the differences between America and Taiwan. So students, do you get what I mean? So what are we going to do later in the following 30 minutes? What are we going to do? Sandy, please tell us. In groups, we are going outside to do what?
Take a video.
To film a video. For how much time?
3 minutes.
3 minutes to 5 minutes. And what's the content of this video? June, what's the content? What do you want to demonstrate to us? The cultural difference between you and me, right? And then after the filming, you bring your film back and upload our packet. Alright? Okay, so are you ready? Yes. Then now, class dismissed. You can go outside now. Girls, boys, find a place that you like under the sunshine, bathing in the sunshine. Go have fun. Go outside to have a fun. Be back at 12. Be back at 12. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime. Be back